Good morning, viewers and listeners of Concerned Citizens Media. Welcome back, and nice to have you here. So, as usual, I have some news to read, and Concerned Citizens Media comment to share with you. Plus, I have the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed leaked video uh, while he was speaking in an emergency prosperity party meeting. So I have that video, even though it's in Amharic, and I will share with you at the end. Let's get started now. Here are the news and concerned Citizens Media comment for June 1, 2021. It's already a new month now. So half of the year. The time is running fast. Oromo Liberation Front, OLF, calls on Eritrean government to stop interfering in the internal affairs of Ethiopia and urge the immediate withdrawal of its forces from Oromia region. OLF said in its press statement that Eritrean soldiers are already started committing various atrocities on Oromo residents in western Wallagga and other parts of Oromia. Oromo Liberation Front also called on the international community to pay attention to this serious matter before similar genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity happened in the Tigray region, replay again on Oromos in Oromia region. So the Eritrean government, in coordination with Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, now bringing more Eritrean criminal forces into Oromia region instead of pulling them out from Ethiopia, as the United States and other international community demanded. So they are expanding, and Concerned Citizens Media reported about this issue before. Now OLF is confirming that these forces are fighting and they are committing criminal activities on Oromos in Oromia region. So it's calling on the global community to pay attention and demand the withdrawal of Eritrean forces from Oromia region, not only from Tigray region, but they are in Oromia now. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed welcomed Senator Jim Inhofe into Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, his second home, as they call it, because he's so friendly for them. Senator Jim is extremely friendly to the Prime Minister, and he opposed the United States visa and other restrictions on Ethiopia. Mr. Jim also fought against approving the resolution HR 128 on Ethiopia in the past. This is before TPLF left power, HR 128. So this guy opposed that one too. Some media are also reporting that their connection is based on religious affiliation. Both are followers of prosperity gospel. So the main reason, the main friendly relationship is they're both of them followers of prosperity gospel. That's why they are praying together, and Senator Jim, he wants the Prime Minister to stay in power regardless of all the atrocities, crimes, against humanity and the genocides happen in Ethiopia, he don't care. He don't care as long as he is a follower. He is a follower. He's follow the prosperity gospel. That's why. But he's American. I don't know how he satisfied with such thing. You know, Americans usually stand for freedom, justice, equality, human rights, all this. So this senator, with a a long time service in the Senate, Foreign Armed Service Committee, he is now, in Addis Ababa, advising him what to do in the future, advising him, maybe he will advise him not to confront with United States, maybe, we don't know. But he is so friendly with them, with the Ethiopian government, with Abiy Ahmed, and he is welcome home now in Addis Ababa. And we will see. Egypt protests Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's speech on building bridges next year. Egypt on Monday condemned the remarks of Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed on plans to build several dams in Ethiopia, saying Ethiopia continues to show bad faith and to disregard international law. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed on Sunday said Ethiopia plans to construct more than 100 small and medium dams in various regional states during the next fiscal year. The Egyptian Foreign Ministry said in a statement, these water projects and institutions have to be established after coordination, consultation, and agreement with the countries that might get affected by them, on top of which are the downstream countries. Egypt and Sudan threatened Ethiopia repeatedly about the second phase filling of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, or GERD, in July before trilateral binding agreement reached or signed. Egypt and Sudan also concluded 6-day combined military or war game training in Sudan today. The threat is still there. The warning is still there. But we don't know if they're going to fulfill their warning. Multiple times Egypt threatened Ethiopia, you can't touch a single water. And Sudan, the same thing. Sudan is still occupying Ethiopian territories. And Abiy Ahmed is, talking more than 100 small and medium dams in next year. Maybe saying for the purpose of, getting votes. We don't know. We don't know if he have enough money to do that. A smart way to encourage vaccination drive. A concert promoter in Tampa, Florida is offering a massive discount to vaccinated people ready to see live music again. Leadfoot Promotion is selling tickets to an upcoming show for returning punk band Teenage Bottle Rocket for $18 to those who are vaccinated, and $999 for those who are not. The irony is that no way to verify who is vaccinated or not, because the Republican governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, signed an executive order banning vaccine passport, the ability to verify another person's vaccination. However, this huge discount ticket can definitely attract or motivate music fans to get vaccinated and ultimately make everyone feel safe and have fun. So this is it's a good attempt for those hesitants to the vaccination drive. So giving them discount, you know, maybe it's a big difference. $18 versus $999 for the same ticket. So it's good. Even though the governor signed executive order to reject vaccination passport, which you can verify who is vaccinated, who is not vaccinated. So it's interesting. You know, we are now in a much better position, especially in the United States. People now joining the nightclub, and baseball fans are just heading without face mask, without social distances. That means normal life is coming back, and the people are, you know, students are start graduating in a live stream, in-person graduation, in-person class is already started. So the situation is coming back to normal, thanks to the scientists, the doctors, nurses who did their part to bring us to a normal position. We are in a much better position now. The death toll is very, very low, and the vaccination is working. The problem is now other countries like India is still struggling, Brazil is still struggling. So as long as we are be careful, people coming from these countries and other countries not to infect us, we will be fine if we stay in the United States for now. So yeah, we are thankful for all scientists, doctors who discovered the vaccination, all the doctors who worked, the nurses, and all the health department, the politicians who worked hard to keep us safe, to help us out of the woods. Thank you. So this vaccination discount, I hope is gonna work for music fans. Okay, the next one is concerned citizens message for Ethiopians who are demonstrating against the United States, against the Western world, dragging the American flag, insulting American, denouncing the United States. So this is my message for them. Then after I have another message or comment on Prime Minister's leaked video. Here we go. Message for Ethiopians protesting and denouncing the United States at home and around the world. The United States is not in the business of telling you what to eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner for that matter. The United States is not jealous about Ethiopia's prosperity or development. The United States is not at war with Ethiopians or ready to invade your country, or the United States is not interfering into your domestic affairs. Your government is spreading all this propaganda against the United States to avoid responsibility to what happened to your brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers in the Tigray region. That's the main reason. That is the main reason, to divert the attention, to avoid responsibility. These are the Prosperity Party's attempt to avoid the war crimes, genocides, and the crimes against humanity committed in the Tigray region with the help of Eritrean dictator Isaias Afwerki. The United States is speaking for voiceless Tigrayans who lost everything they owned by Abiy Ahmed-led brutal military operation in the Tigray under the pretext of law and order operations. All the United States asking your government is to reverse the course of action in Tigray, end the war, and allow all stakeholders to have dialogue and reconciliation to determine the future of their country. Buying to the fabricated government's propaganda and denouncing the United States and attempting to align with Russia, China, or Turkey are not the best solution to end the challenges of your country. Ethiopia is globally isolated. Its ethnic tension is high. Command posts are increasing. Accountability is lacking. Its prisons are filled with its citizens. And economic downturn is visible. So again, concerned citizens media advise you, Ethiopians at home and abroad, to look for the best solution to end all these obstacles instead of being brainwashed with the Prosperity Party propaganda and facing unnecessary confrontation with the United States and other Western countries. You must play your part in bringing your government into accountability and into negotiating table. You must also know that the upcoming general election is not a remedy for your country's complex problems. Concerned Citizens Media comment, a message for all Ethiopians at home and around the globe. So don't buy to this government propaganda and to demonstrate thinking that the United States is ready to invade your country or telling you what to eat for your breakfast or lunch or dinner, or the United States is jealous. All these are propaganda created by Abiy Ahmed and his Prosperity Party to create fighting between, between Ethiopians and Americans. This is wrong. The American intention is not that. The American intention is to raise the awareness about all the crimes committed by Amara Special Forces, Eritrean criminals, and by Ethiopian Defense Forces, and to reverse the course in the war, have a dialogue, have the unity and a better country for all Ethiopians. That was the message. That was the message. But the Abiy Ahmed diverted all, and he is, as you might hear in his video, he's ready to die for the power, not for the people. So he is creating all this confrontation between Ethiopia and US and other Western countries for the sake of his power, not for the sake of the country. So Ethiopians should reject that, and force him to resign, or force him to create, a transitional government and a dialogue among all stakeholders. Okay. So this is based on the leaked video. It's the video, the Prime Minister speech is made in a very secured environment. No media was allowed. All these are trusted members of Prosperity attendees, and but however, thanks to Kello multimedia service, they got the video. The video leaked, and that video is in Amharic, and I think it should be translated. So let's see what he said. That video is very explosive, very explosive. What Abiy is saying to the public in open media, and what he is saying in a secret meeting only to the selected members of Prosperity officials. And in that you will hear people, attendees clapping, approving his speech. it's a shame when somebody is, breaking the law, breaking the constitution, and the free and open election, democratic leadership. You should not appreciate such person. You should not clap. You should not encourage him to do that. You should challenge him. But I think some of whoever leaked the video, even though sitting and clapping with them, he is not interested in that kind of leadership. So fortunately, Kelo Media got the opportunity to have that video, and I have a little bit translation of that, plus my comment. The true intention of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed revealed in a secretly leaked video. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has no special love for Ethiopia or Ethiopians, and he is not giving the ultimate sacrifice for that purpose. All these chaos, destructions, killing, mass arrest, injustice, lack of accountabilities, spreading command posts, hate and ethnic tension, confrontation with the global community, and the widening of other atrocities in Ethiopia are created to fulfill the personal ambition of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his Prosperity Party. In the video leaked to the media, the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed heard speaking how he took advantage of COVID-19 into his favor by postponing the required election. You remember this one, maybe. He postponed the required election, claiming public safety, COVID's impact on public safety. But that was not the true intention. He tried to use COVID-19 as an excuse to strengthen his position, his prosperity position, so he can win or he can, take over the election by all means. And the TPLF conducted the election, rejecting the argument of Prime Minister, and conducted their own election, openly, even though, still TPLF got the majority, but the vote was open, everything was transparent. So Abiy get mad, organized everything, joined with Eritrean military force, used drones from United Arab Emirates, some soldiers from Somalia. He carried out, brutal war, unnecessary war against his own people for his own political benefit, because they challenged him to have the election instead of postponing. He refused. They conducted. He get angry. He wanted to destroy not only TPLF but the whole Tigrayans. So that was you can hear from that video. Okay. Postponing the required election, and how his party is ready to win the upcoming election by using all means, legitimate or undercover means. This is very serious, especially for those competing to win the parliament seats. We're competing with PP or Prosperity Party, Abiy Ahmed. It's clear they are the winners. You're going to hear it in America in that leaked video. The Prime Minister clearly indicated in this leaked video that he is the ultimate ruler of Ethiopia for the next 10 years, whether you like it or not. And anybody dare to alter that will be dealt with all available government means. For 10 years, according to this leaked video, Abiy is the ruler. Abiy is the prime minister, whatever, president in that country. He is the ruler. You want to challenge it through election? No, election is already predetermined. All the situations are ready to cheat, to undermine other political parties, to diminish them. He did all by putting them in jail, shutting their offices. And those who are competing, they can compete, but they will not have any significant effect. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed is dying for his personal goal, not for Ethiopian suffering under his leadership. According to this leaked video, the upcoming election is far from being free and fair, and those who are competing and participating in the voting process are wasting their time. This leaked video is a wake-up call for Ethiopians to get ready for alternative leadership in Ethiopia, and before the country is heading into further downstream and disintegration, and before the country is falling into the evil man who has clearly indicated to cause further bloodshed and chaos to secure his ultimate palace power in Ethiopia. So the video states all this. His determination to win by any means, by eliminating opponent, by diminishing them, and by denying them, and even using the team to make sure he is a winner, by denying others to participate in the election, by using different excuses. And it's very tough. That is his goal. And who is counting, who are the judges, who are securing the ballots, all are these are PP. So I said before, this election is not fair, is not free, and the Western country also rejected this election based on its unfairness, and the refuse to participate by sending their voter observers. I appreciate that. We concerned citizens media called for that long time ago, that if they send the observers, that will give Abiy Ahmed the credibility and the legality. So they are absent. Europeans also absent, which is a good thing. Let him run, and it's already been predetermined according to this leaked video. He's a winner for the next not 5 years but 10 years. So that is the situation. So thank you, Kelo Media, for getting this explosive video and for sharing it with all of us. For more details, please visit Kelo Media Multi-Service. This video should be translated into English, German, Spanish, and other international languages, and must be shared with major nations in the world to further expose the ugly and undemocratic sides of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. So listeners should help translate this video Italian, German, English, Spanish, and other major languages, and spread or give to the embassies, the United States Embassy, or the United States State Department, the German Chancellor, the European Union, they should receive this. They are right. They are extremely right by refusing not to participate in this upcoming election. They already know. They have some kind of magic maybe, or some kind of intelligence. Before this video, they determined not to participate in Ethiopian election because they know it's, the intention is just like maybe worse than the Eritrean government. One-man show. I talked about this before in a previous video. Ethiopia is heading into a dictatorship, a one-man show with no parliament, with no credible opposition parties, and no accountability. Police can kill you, local militia can kill you, and they will not be accounted for. No justice, no due process. You can be arrested for many, many years, and they can play your court appointments with witnesses, number of witnesses. They can increase the number of witnesses so that they can make you stay in jail. Is Ethiopia heading in that direction for now under Abiy Ahmed? We don't know if he win, if he still there for 10 years as he indicated. We don't know yet, but the video is explosive, is clearly indicating that this man is will not give up power. He will fight for it. He will die for it, and he will make others die for it, for his power, for his ambition, not for the sake of betterment of Ethiopians, for the sake of the unity of the country, or for the sake of the Ethiopia he is claiming. No. His leadership, his ambition are dictatorship. His advisor is Isaias Afwerki, and supported by those some Amara advisors who think they have the advantage or the upper hand at this time because they got Walqait, Tagade, Humara, all this. I think that is a victory for them. They know Abiy is heading into wrong direction. They know the country is heading into the wrong direction. The economy, everything, the stability is messed up, they know, but still they are supporting him for now. So they should stop. They should think again for the sake of the country if they care about Ethiopia, as they claim. They should call for negotiation, dialogue, and for the transitional government instead of playing into the hands of this dictator and fake election. So that's enough, and let's see. I just want to listen to the Amharic. It's like 2-3 minute video. Listen to it, and I have another video about Ethiopians protesting against the United States last Sunday, I think. So this is a video, and this, as I said, in extremely loyal palace, all Prosperity Party, probably Central Committee members, secured, trusted, but thanks to Kelo Media again, it leaked. Somebody is still thinking about the country, maybe. Let's listen to it. Just 3 minutes. See what he say? Nobody can be in a power. I will die for it. You see? You see? We won the election. This is how is evil. That's why I say this should be translated and given to the international community. Okay. Thank you, Kelo Media, for sharing this explosive video. He say the election is over. He won the election. Prosperity Party, he and his Prosperity Party won the election. He already declared. He knows what he's doing. That's why you can understand. So that is part of the game, and he say more bloodshed can be occur. And he warned his Prosperity Party members to not to make even a little bit mistake. Okay.
Start summer with a bang.
Okay, this an advertisement. Okay.
More than 10,000 people in Ethiopia.
Okay, here we go. There you go. This I just want to share. The protests happened and so this is a protest happened in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and many other cities. But I have only a short video of this one from Addis Ababa, and the protesters are, denouncing the United States and trashing the United States for speaking up against all the atrocities, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide happened in Tigray. Let's listen and finish up today's presentation.
More than 10,000 people in Ethiopia are taking part in an anti-US rally in the capital. They denounced President Joe Biden's policy on the conflict in the country's northern Tigray region. People also showed their support for Russia and China. Thousands have been killed in the conflict, mainly civilians. America and its associates, without understanding the ways of the TPLF forces and disastrous acts, they're interfering in our domestic affairs by imposing travel sanctions and prerequisites, which can by no means be accepted. They should stop and think thoughtfully about the issue to correct it. US President Joe Biden has called for a ceasefire in the conflict, which is now in its 7th month, and imposed restrictions on visas and economic assistance. But protesters say they're meddling. I came out today to oppose the idea of foreign countries trying to interfere in our domestic affairs and babysit us. We are a sovereign country. As a sovereign country, our people and our government decide for our country. Ethiopia, my country, will proceed forward and won't go back. America should take its hands off us, and Egypt should refrain from the Nile Dam to show them that we Ethiopians will continue as a nation. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed sent troops to confront the leaders of Tigray's ruling party, accusing them of attacks on federal army camps. Both sides have been accused by human rights groups of committing crimes against civilians, including mass rapes and killings.
Okay.
ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ አበሻ ዩኒቲ ዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ተከታታዮች የምድር ስራ እንጂ ዘር አጸድቅ
So thank you, Africa News. So that is the direction the Prime Minister and his Prosperity Party choose to handle the demand the United States and other Western countries are, asking about Ethiopia. And as you see from this video, these people, the demonstrators, are very, very brainwashed. You can see, as if, the United States ready to invade their country and or babysit them. These are all propaganda created by Prosperity members and Abiy Ahmed to create animosity, to create unnecessary confrontation with the United States instead of ending the war and ending the atrocity, instead of demanding the Eritrean criminal forces to withdraw from Tigray region and having dialogue, discussion, reconciliation with all stakeholders for the sake of the country. As you heard from that video, he don't care about all this. What he cared about his power for the next 10 years by any means, by using all means. That's why the killing, the chaos, the anarchy, the hate, ethnic tension, command post. That's why he's doing all this. What he cared? His power. Somebody care about the country, about the people, will not do all these things. And now he is calling on the Russians, Chinese, and the Turkey to help him out. They are, advising the protester to have the photo of these leaders because Russia and China oppose some resolution at UN, UN Security Council. They calculated that they are more friendly to the Ethiopian issue. Every country has their own issue. There is outstanding conflict between US and Russia, US and China, economic infighting, espionage, election claims, all so many challenges. But for Ethiopians, if they go Russians, if the Russia, and the Chinese and the Turkey determined to stand with Ethiopia to help Abiy Ahmed to stay in power, and if the United States is determined to use every available means, that means we are heading to a Syrian style. It's an endless war. Abiy Ahmed may be sitting in a palace, a palace already crashed, ready to sink. That's why that's why we are all demonstrating. That's why we are asking Chinese, Russians, Turkey. That's not a good strategy. The United States and Ethiopia, they have a long-time relationship, and this all confrontation could be avoidable. But this guy, he don't care. He don't listen to anybody. The only thing he believes in is in power by using guns, killing, torturing, arresting his own citizens for the sake of his goal or ambition to stay in power. So that is the situation. I hope especially the Amaras, reverse the course. If they stay away from him, he will collapse easily. He will collapse easily. And if this, the military, the federal police, and the undercover stop listening to this madman, stop killing their own citizens, Abiy Ahmed government will easily collapse. But the problem is who can, who dare to stand against him. Everybody is scared. All. And the parliament, he owned everything within like 3 years. It's very, very tough one. Everyone is loyal to him at this time. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did. And nobody against him except some opposition politicians, who are suffering in Ethiopia. So that's all I have for today. Thank you again for coming back, and please share the video with family and friends. Subscribe to my YouTube, Concerned Citizens Media, so we can grow and we can be the voice for the voiceless, so we can promote freedom, equality, justice, and human rights in Ethiopia and around the world. Thank you again. So long, everyone. Be safe.